but he first ensured that he was ready for the conversation. He prepared him. He psyched him up. And real communication is not only about choosing the right words or choosing your words very carefully. It's also about choosing your timing, being acutely sensitive to where the other person is at. And that's the difference between simply talking and engaging empathically with another human being. And that's why Rashi said, the call here, the Vayikra here, is a call of intimacy. It's what he calls Lashon Chiba. It's a language of love. An articulation, he says, of the angels themselves. And this intimacy is emphasized by the fact that the call of God came exclusively to Moshe. Even though God's voice is immensely powerful, it was personalized, it was one-on-one, it was face-to-face, it was heart-to-heart. And when I asked Amy and Gary independently what they thought was the most important ingredient in their marriage, both replied, open and honest communication. In getting to know them both better over this past year, I can testify to the ease, to the efficacy, and the relaxed good vibes of their communication with one another. It's a communication based on their common values and principles. They met, after all, Gary's Jewish aid office when Amy went to volunteer. While she got a lot more than she volunteered for, and confirmed her intuition that, quote, there was something different about this guy. For Samo, she set off firecrackers in his head, and he couldn't find an iPhone app to simulate the experience living with him. Amy and Gary, you're linked not only by your shared love and fire, but by the kind of families that you come from. As Gary has so very publicly declared in the AJN, we have both been brought up in warm, loving, supportive families, although from different worlds. In Vivian and in Harry, in Jill and in Joe, we've got a deep well of menschlichkeit, of caring, proud Jews, community-minded people, compassionate people. I know that you'll be feeling Jill's absence here acutely today, but I'm sure you're also feeling the presence of her love and support with you right here under the chuppah. And you're bringing together today not only the beaches, the surfers, and of Musenberg, the sharpness of the Litvak horseradish, and there's a special sharpness to that, and the sweetness of Polish gefilte fish, the strong traditions which are represented by your living grandparents, by Pesha Unger and Basil Boy and Joburg. And of course, you're also melding together today the swiftness and the lightness of the springbok, the manic hop of the kangaroo, and all the potency and power of the thick falls and Matokas, the Mount Mountain Bulawayo, something that you and I share in common. Vayikra is about a call to communicate. It's also about a call to commit and to sacrifice. And to all the sacrifices that are mentioned in the book of Vayikra, a little bit of salt is added. And salt, as you know, is something that adds, enhances the flavor of whatever, brings up the flavor of whatever it is added to. So Amy, Gary, may you always communicate with clarity, with compassion and thoughtfulness. May you commit with imagination. May you add salt to the joy of your togetherness. And may there be peace in your home. The beautiful words that we recorded to you by Neshama Kalibach as you were coming to the chuppah there. Yihi shalom v'chelech, shalva v'armonotayich. May there be peace in your home. May there be contentment in your sanctuary. May Hashem be with you, and may He always hold you in the palm of His hand. That brings us to the conclusion of the first part of the ceremony, and to the second part of the ceremony, which are the beautiful Sheva Brachot. And who knows, it's at the wedding that took place in the Garden of Eden, the very first wedding that we're going to refer back to now in the Sheva Brachot, Gan Eden Mikedem. It took place outdoors, and I'm sure God may have brought a little bit of rain down on that day as well as a sign of bracha. And I'm sure it was a garden as beautiful as this particular one, as beautiful as this setting. So we're going to go back all the way to the Garden of Eden. We're also going to become right here in the present, and we all get blessed for participating in this chuppah. And then we go forward to Yerushalayim in the last bracha, which Harry is going to read to us, Shevaras Son Simcha, which takes us forward into the future with the hope that there will be shalom and shalva, peace and contentment, togetherness in the city of Jerusalem, in leading Israel and all over. So once again, I ask everyone to answer loud amen to these brachot. If I can ask those who are going to be saying the Shiva brachot to please come forward at this point. So that's going to be Gavin Kotkin, Greg Shapiro, Simon Cooper, and Joe Harry here. And those who are seated, please stand for the Shiva brachot.
You knew, hey? You knew. You knew.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borech peri agafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol bara lekodo. Gavin?